Okay. This is a YouTube video. It has, I don't really know how I want to start this, so I'm just really just saying hi first. It's been a second. We are in this probably looks extremely different from all of the other videos, angle, setup, all of that. Normally I try to hide my mics and stuff like that, but I don't really have the ability to because my situation is not set up. The reason why is because I got a new apartment with my girlfriend. We are happily situated somewhere in Houston, just living our best lives to the best of our abilities. And that transition out of my parents' space to this new apartment has been awesome, but also scary and lots of different things. But that is why we were recording in a new space today. Yeah, I probably have so much and so little to talk about because there's so many new things and updates in my life. I feel like since I've last recorded a video, and there's also probably nothing really super interesting here, so more like a podcast type beat video. Put me on in the background while you do your cooking, do your chores, do your studying, doing whatever you're probably doing for the rest of your day. If you just want to hear somebody talk about their life and what's going on in it, especially if you care. I appreciate people who care. I hope everyone has been doing well since I've last posted. I feel like I said, today is going to be more of just a conversational update kind of day, and I'm going to just start about talking about my particular day. Like I said, me and my girlfriend have moved into a new apartment, and today for me, since I'm off from work, has been like cleaning day. So we're doing our best with what we have. We have a few furniture pieces. We have a few bigger things that we're interested in having, but like we haven't been able to get around to that yet. My girlfriend is also taking a trip soon, so we're just trying to kind of slowly move our way into that fully furnished space, but we haven't got there yet. Something else that we hadn't really fully got to was opening up every single container that's packed and putting all those things away. For us, it's a lot easier for us to do it one thing at a time, so it's not overwhelming for the both of us. So today I went ahead and finished out some of our kitchen supplies that we've had waiting around, and then also some of our bathroom supplies that we had waiting around. So put those in the right spots, clean down the counters, wipe down the oven, stuff like that. Did some more organizational things. Organizational. I don't think that's a word. How do I use organize as a adjective? Because I wanted to describe what I was doing. I don't know, but that's not the point of video. I was doing some more organization, and something that's interesting between the dynamic of me and my girlfriend is that she's really good at deep cleaning, and I'm really good at organizing. I can deep clean and she can organize. It's just not our preferred strength. So combining those lifestyles together has been actually really beneficial in that area. Because she'll be like, okay, I've cleaned all of this, but I just don't know where to put it. And I'll be like, perfect, I'll put it where it needs to go. And vice versa. So that's been really fun, lifestyle wise. So yeah, today I did a lot of cleaning. That was the first thing I did when I woke up this morning before I brought her to work. And then after that, came back home, finished up some cleaning, and then I worked out. I did a core today. I thought I was gonna do arms, but in order for me to do arms, that means I have to go interact with people, because the way that our gym works here is that our door is a little finicky. So if it's a weekday, then we have to go talk to the front office for them to open the door up for us. So it's a little frustrating in that capacity. I didn't want to have to deal with that, so I was just like, instead of arms, I'm gonna do core. So I did about 45 minutes worth of a core workout, and my legs are still burning from 2 days ago. I did legs, which was thick squats and running. And then right after that, me and my girlfriend went to our pool that our facility has, and my legs are still burning from that day. After I did the gym and stuff like that, or just working out at home, I was like, I'm really interested in making some content videos. So let's update the people. And then I have another idea that I want to execute later today that just like talks about some things I've just been seeing within my friends and just some of the people that are around my age right now. So like just talking to them about those particular stressors and what I think would be beneficial and helpful for like overcoming those things. So hi, welcome to one of the videos that I'm making today, which is that update video. And when I'm done with that, I don't know exactly what I want to do with the rest of my day yet. I mean, I'm probably going to start editing the videos, but like outside of that, today for me, while it might not sound like a rest day for you guys, it is actually a rest day for me. Like I enjoy cleaning, like that's very therapeutic for me. And I love putting things away. I love organizing. I like the idea of like when my girlfriend is done with work, she gets to come home and the space is clean and she can just relax and chill after like her long day in particular. So this is a rest day for me. And a part of that rest day was doing something that I enjoy doing, which is making content and like talking to you guys, filming stuff, and just talking about some of the updates in life. So yeah, 1, new apartment. 2, spent my day doing what I feel like is productive and restful, which has been really nice so far. I started off by watching some Pokemon videos while doing some cleaning and then ended that with listening to some music too. Now I'm talking to you guys. Oh, I don't think you guys know this. I mean, like, my Instagram and stuff knows this, but I don't think the YouTube necessarily audience only knows this, but I started working at Zoomies, which I'll put some pictures up. If you probably know a Zoomies, you know, the skate shop, where the skateboards are. They're normally in malls. Sometimes they're in smaller little locations. They sell streetwear clothes. Yeah, I started working there. I started working there about hold on, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. It's June now. Yeah, so I started working there like 8 months ago. You can tell how long it's been since I made a video. I know. I started working there about 8 months ago, and that has been a fun and interesting experience being back in just like the typical workforce world. It's something that I just have to do right now. I'm very grateful for this job. Let me put it this way, because it feels like I'm about to say something like, but no, I'm very grateful for this job. The only thing is that it's just not what I want to do with the rest of my life. That's all it really is. But I love the customers that I get there. I have some regulars that know me pretty well, those people are very, very sweet. And I've had a couple of people that come in who are like, ooh, I do music, or ooh, I do clothing. I would love a photographer, this and that. And I'm like, hey, that's what I do on the side. That's my main profession. This is my main profession. Zoomies is on the side, but we just don't tell corporate that. Corporate don't watch my video. That's all I ask. So yeah, like I've met a couple of interesting people through there that has given me the opportunity to like make connections, work with new people that I wouldn't have necessarily reached out to originally. Like I'm really big, and y'all know this, that just, whoa, I got real country right there. You guys know this, that I love helping people who need the aid. And if I can do it at a price that's lower than, the means of living, I'm going to do that for them because I want to see those people grow, especially when they're really, really talented. So a couple of people have walked into my shop that are like 18, 19, 20, thinking about their like next transition period of life. Like, I don't know if I want to go college. I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know. So I just try my best to like give some advice in that particular area, especially when it pertains to like photography and film. A lot of people are like, oh, where'd you go? Or like they'll look at my work and be like, oh my God, that's dope. Like, I'm really interested in like potentially having a path similar to you. Like, I understand you got to do what you got to do. You're at Zoomies, but like the fact that you even have the opportunity to do those things is really, really cool. And I know a lot of the times that people feel like they start too late, but there's never a too late. You can start when you're 40. You can start when you're 100. Like, you just do what you want to do and do it to the best of your ability, because that's how you get the opportunities that you get. And that's a lot of the times what I end up telling those young people. And I'm starting to work on some new things, which I'm going to try to put a pin in that so I can come back to it. I'm starting to work on some new things, so hopefully I have the ability to give those younger people more opportunities, and potentially in relation to like film sets and music videos. So I'm really excited about those opportunities and the way that that ends up working out, because I like feeding my community, and my community comes back and feeds me by like spending a bunch of money at Zoomies and it looking good for my payroll. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like it's a good energy exchange. And I love that community that has come to be at Zoomies, because a lot of the people that walk in there are in a creative headspace, or are younger people that are just like excited and have new ideas and want to have a conversation and just talk about literally anything, instead of being stuck in like a boring corporate office job, which, you know, if that's what you're in right now, do what you got to do. But words are hard. It fuels me being in that kind of space, because I get to be around people who are still very similar and very interested in the things that I'm interested in. Even a lot of my coworkers are very artistic, driven, motivated people in that capacity, and I love hearing their experiences, their stories. Like, one of them is a really good artist, one of them is a stage manager for like bands and stuff like that, who's also really into wrestling, and like one of them actually just transitioned out of Zoomies, which I was like, woo, congratulations for them, but also are amazing with their hands, do like super talented like charms and beads and stuff like that, and like sell them at venues and stuff like that. So it's just, I get to be around people who are creative, who have drive, and who are interested in more than just like the day-to-day life, I guess you could say, who want to like take life by the reins in some way, shape, or form. They either just don't know how to do it yet, or just waiting for their opportunity, which is a space that I'm more than happy to be a part of, even if it's not necessarily my dream job, if that makes sense. So yes, I've been working at Zoomies. That's been fun. I think I'm probably gonna throw some pictures up there, if I haven't already. I mentioned in that spiel about Zoomies, essentially, that I've been working on giving more younger people opportunities, and two of those opportunities that I'm writing right now are going to be two short films. One of them is roughly called Roadkill, which is going to be a comedic horror film, and the other one is rooted in Black culture horror film, like think like Jordan Peele type energy. I'm pulling a lot of inspiration from those particular roots when it comes to that particular short film. And that short film is either going to be called Dear Men, comma, or Dear Son, comma. I haven't decided yet. Dear Son came more recently to me in an idea. I'll probably have maybe a video about that if people are interested in like my writing process and what that looks like for making a short film. But right now I have those two names going around: Dear Son, Dear Men, and then the other one, Roadkill. And something that's really fun about these films and the opportunities, like being able to give people opportunities, is for Roadkill, I'm actually gonna have my girlfriend and two of her best friends be in it, who are in acting school. They just graduated, and I'm so excited to work with them because they are just so like excited and talented. Like, that's really it. They're just excited and talented people. And I know that putting them in front of a camera and capturing, like, I see the vision. Like, you know, when all the pieces fall into place for something that you've been working on, and you're like, oh my God, like, it just keeps getting better. Like, these are the type of people that bring that out of me. So I'm super excited. And obviously, if you guys are interested, I'm more than willing to give you more of a deep dive into those stories. It's just, we're talking about a lot of different things today, so I didn't want to get like too into it. But I'm so excited about like these short films. Like, I'm hoping to get them out into the production stages like middle of next year, because everything right now is still in pre-production. But I know, at least for Roadkill, that one's probably going to be the easier one to shoot, and then the second one, Dear Son or Dear Men, is going to be a little bit harder to shoot just because of the circumstances of the story. So like, super excited about those things, and glad that I get to bring on like new young talent that they get to put more on their reel. And I know this is going to be one of those short films that once they're like big and famous, because guys, they're gonna be big and famous. Once they're big and famous, people are gonna be in those interviews and being like, remember when you worked on Roadkill? And they're gonna like, it's gonna be a thing. you just got to be here. You got to be here with me. It's going to be a thing, and it's going to be beautiful. I talked about short film stuff. I talked about the new apartment. I talked about Zoomies. I talked about moving out. What it's like living with someone that you are interested in spending the rest of your life with. I don't know if that should be its own video, potentially, but I know that me and my girlfriend have very interesting and different lifestyles in the sense of like, I'm a morning person, she's a night person. I've mentioned like she's more of a deep clean person, I'm more of an organization person. We both enjoy and love cooking. We both like watching Love Island, for example, but like if we're trying to find a movie to watch, we normally are on the opposite ends of the spectrum unless it's like maybe a psychological horror or something in that capacity. So like it's a lot of little things that you wouldn't think about that end up making it work, because on paper I feel like if you looked at us for like a housing agreement or like I'm thinking like college, like when you have a housing like roommate agreement, on paper it probably wouldn't look like we would fit in the same room together, but in reality and in the actual works of it, I think it works really, really well. And I think, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to save this topic for when she's back and is interested in shooting a video so we can put that on our couples channel. Because I do think that that's something interesting to share, especially with like young people, and the way that we are moving through the world in relationships is very different than 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 50 years ago. And I think like just putting more representation of our experience out there will help someone else in some way, shape, or form. Let me know how y'all feel about that idea, putting it on the couples channel. So if y'all are interested in more about our dynamic and us, y'all can go check that out. But obviously, normally for people who are here, y'all are here for advice. Y'all are here to talk about like what to do when the full moon comes up. Like y'all are here for that kind of energy, and I totally get that. If y'all aren't interested in couples content, that's more than fair. I think other than that, that's all I really have for right now, truthfully. I can't really think of anything else that I want to update you guys about. And obviously, if something new and big comes up, I will. It might take me 8 months, but I will still update you. So yeah, like, thank you guys for being a part of this journey. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for still sticking around. I'm going to post this on my Instagram, and for the people who come from my Instagram and watch, for my best friends who are in many, many different states, thank you guys for watching. To my partner who I love, who loves and watching my videos, I'm thankful for her for watching, but everyone else in between that supports, like literally I look at the views sometimes and I'm like, I'm scared because 47 people watch this video, and I'll look at it and I'll look at like the timestamps in which people like drop off and stuff like that, and it'll like be like, half of y'all watched it all the way through. That's at least 20 people. If 20 people were in this apartment right now, I would be overwhelmed. I would be deeply overwhelmed. If 20 people were outside my door, if I had to talk to 20 people today, like, you know, so it's just about putting whoa, words are hard. It's about putting it in that perspective that reminds me of like, I'm really appreciative of the people that are interested in just hearing me yap about anything. Literally anything. It's cool that you guys are interested and that you care and just want to see growth from me, and then also just the way that I end up supporting my community through you guys. So that's what's been really, really rewarding about the filming and video process, this like video diary thing that we have going on, plus all the other content that I create with my girlfriend, without my girlfriend, with my friends, just anything in that capacity. So like, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate y'all watching. Obviously, I want y'all to have the best day. I can't wait to keep making more content for you guys, especially in this new space. I hope you guys continue to tune in and share and like and thumbs and bells and whatever you have to press for the YouTube algorithm to like me, and share this to someone that you think will enjoy it or just need someone to listen to, because I get it. We are in an interesting time right now, and sometimes all we need is just another friend to talk to. So thank you guys for being my friend through the camera lens, you know what I mean? And I hope you have a good one. Thanks for watching.